Hello friends, now we see set operations. What are the different set operations? Set operations, right? So in that there are mainly 5 operations which we can perform on set. First one is union of sets. Second, intersection of sets. Third one is difference of sets. Fourth one is symmetric difference of sets, and last is complement of a set. Complement of a set. So these are the mainly 5 operations performed on the set. So first, union. So how we can define the union of two set? Let's say the union of two sets, that is A and B, is the set of all those elements which are either in A or either in B or in both set, right? So we can define the union of two set. The set A and set B is the set of all those elements which are either in A or the element which are either in B or in both set, and it is denoted by A union B, right? And in builder form we can represent A union B is equal to X, such that X belongs to A or X belongs to B, right? X is belongs to A or X is belongs to B. Example, for example, if A is equal to 1, 2, 3 and B is equal to 2, 3, 4, then A union B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, right? That is the collection of the all the elements from both set, right? Now there are some properties. So first one is A union A is A. A union A is a means set A union with itself, output is also set A, same set. Then A union phi is equal to A, means union of set A with phi, output is A. Then A union B is equal to A. A union B is equal to A if B is subset of A. if B is subset of A, right? Next one is A union B is equal to B if A is subset of B, right? Then next, A union U is the universal set, then its output is universal set, right? Then next property is A union A bar, that is complement of that set, then is equal to universal set, right? A union A complement, then its output is universal set. So this is about the union of sets. So next one is intersection of two sets. So how we can define this intersection? The intersection of two set A and B is the set of all those elements which are present in both set, that is set A and set B. So we can say that the element which are common in two set, then this element is considered as a intersection of two set, and it is denoted by A intersection B. So we can represent intersection by this symbol. So A intersection B is equal to opening brace X such that X belongs to A and X belongs to B, that is the element which is belongs to A as well as same element which is belongs to B. Example, so if A is equal to 1, 2, 3 and B is equal to 2, 3, 5, then A intersection B is equal to 2, 3, that is the element which is common in two set, right? This is intersection of two sets. Now again there are some properties which are related to intersection, that is A intersection A is equal to A. Second one, A intersection phi is equal to phi, right? Because the common element in set A and set phi, that is empty set, is empty, right? Then A intersection B is equal to B if B is subset of A, and A intersection B is equal to A if A is subset of B. Then again next one is A intersection U is equal to A. U is the universal set. Then A intersection A's complement is equal to phi, right? So there is no common element in A and A's complement, right? So this is about the intersection of two sets. So next topic is, or next type is, difference of sets. The difference of two set A and B is the set of all those elements of set A which are not in set B, right? Again, how we can define the difference of a two set? The difference of a two set A and set B, set A and set B is the set of all those elements of set A which are belongs to set A but not belongs to set B, right? And it is denoted by a minus b, a minus b, such that a minus b is equal to opening brace x, such that x belongs to a and x does not belongs to set b. This is case for a minus b. Similarly, b minus a is equal to x is the element such that x which is belongs to set b, first set, and x does not belongs to a, right? A minus b, in that case the element x which is belongs to first set, but same element which is does not belongs to set b. In same b minus a, the element which is belongs to set b but does not belongs to set a. Example, consider example, if a is equal to 1, 2, 3 and b is equal to 3, 4, 5, then a minus b is equal to, subtract the common element, that is subtract set b from set a, so 3 will be subtracted from a, so remaining element is 1, 2, right? So 1, 2, these elements are belongs to set a but does not belongs to set b in case of a minus b. Now same b minus a is equal to, in that case subtract the element of set a from element of set b, so same 3 will be subtracted from set b and remaining element 4, 5 as a output, right? So then same 4, 5 which is belongs to set b but does not belongs to set a, right? Now again there are some properties which are related to difference, that is a minus b is not equal to b minus a, right? A minus b is not equal to b minus a. A minus a is equal to empty set, means if same set is subtracted from itself, then output is empty, that is null set. Then a minus or difference phi, output is set a. If we subtract phi empty set from set a, then output is set a. And if we subtract set a from sets empty set, then output is phi, right? Then next one, a subtract or difference b is equal to a minus b is equal to a if a intersection b is empty set, right? If a intersection b is equal to empty, then a minus b is a, and if a minus b is equal to empty set, a minus b is equal to empty set if a is subset of b, if a is subset of b, right? And next one is a minus b is equal to b minus a. When this happen, if a is equal to b, if a is equal to b, then a minus b is equal to b minus a. And last one is a difference is complement, then output is A, then its output is A. So these are the properties which are related to the difference of a set. A minus B is equal to A if A intersection B is equal to 5 or null, means if there is no any element common in both set, then output is same set. For example, consider A is equal to 1 comma 2 and B is equal to 3 comma 4. Then in that case A minus B is which set? Set A as it is, right? Then A minus B is empty when A is subset of B. For example, A is equal to 1 comma 2, B is equal to 1 2 3. So in that case B A is subset of B, so A minus B is null set, means this one will be subtracted, these two will be subtracted. So output element which is belongs to first set, that is the element which is belongs to set A, is null set. When this happen? If A is subset of B. So next one, A minus B is equal to B minus A. If A is equal to B, means suppose if A is equal to 1 comma 2 and B is equal to again same 1 comma 2. So what is A minus B? A minus B is null, and then B minus A is also null. So A minus B is equal to B minus A if A is equal to B. Now next operation is symmetric difference. So symmetric difference of two set A and set B is denoted by A symmetric difference B, and it is defined as, how we can define? A symmetric difference B is equal to opening braces such that X belongs to A minus B, or X belongs to B minus A. A symmetric difference B is equal to X such that X belongs to A minus B, or X belongs to B minus A. That is A minus B means A difference B, and this one B difference A. It can also write as A symmetric difference B is equal to A minus B union B minus A. A minus B union B minus A. For example, consider A is equal to 4 5 6 and B is equal to 3 4 7. Then A minus B is equal to 5 comma 6, right? And B minus A is equal to, subtract the element of A from set B, so output is 3 7. So common is 4 will be subtracted, 3 7, right? So A minus B B minus A take union. So A symmetric difference B is equal to A minus B union B minus A, that is equal to 5 comma 6 comma 3 comma 7. So this is the answer for a symmetric difference B. So in other words, we can say that it is the collection of all the elements from set A and set B except common element, right? So common element is 4 in both sets, so remove this element and all the remaining elements from set A and set B is nothing but a symmetric difference B. Now again there are some properties, that is a symmetric difference A is equal to 5. A symmetric difference A is equal to 5 means we have to remove the common element from A and this set A, so output is 5 set, empty set, right? Then a symmetric difference null set is equal to A. So which is the common element in A and empty set is empty, so remove empty set, output is A. Again a symmetric difference union, so set A and universal set, the common element is A, so remove A, then output is a complement, right? Then a symmetric difference is complement, so a symmetric difference a complement, so output is universal set. A symmetric difference a complement is universal set, right? So these are the some properties which are related to the symmetric difference, right? So symmetric difference we can define as x such that x which is belongs to x a minus b or x belongs to b minus a. In other words, we can say that symmetric difference is nothing but just remove the common element from both set and whatever the remaining element is nothing but output of symmetric difference of that two set. So last operation is complement of a set. So how we can define this complement of a set is the complement of a set A is the set of all those elements of universal set U which are not in A, which are not in A, that is the element which are belongs to U, that is universal set, but not belongs to set A, and it is denoted by A bar or A dash. So these two ways used to represent the complement of a set. Now consider example, if U is the universal set which contain element that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, then A's complement or A dash is equal to the element which are belongs to U but does not belongs to A, means 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So these are the element which are belongs to universal set but does not belongs to set A. So this is nothing but the complement of a set. Now again there is property which are related to the complement of a set. Now, what is the complement of phi or empty set? Complement of empty set is universal set and complement of universal set is empty set, right? Complement of universal set is empty set and complement of empty set is universal set, right? So in short, A's complement is nothing but X, such that the X which is belongs to universal set and X does not belongs to set A. So in this way we can represent the complement of a set.